Hi, as many of you know, I have been experimenting with online dating and actually dating in real life, not through online dating. And the past couple of weeks, something that came up for me is like, what is love? Like I'm realizing what I thought it was is not what I thought it was. And it's funny. And as soon as I thought about what is love, I thought of that song by Hadaway, baby, don't hurt me no more. Don't laugh, I'm not a singer, but you know the song. Look it up by Hadaway, What is Love? But it's interesting that this song goes right to Don't Hurt Me. And it's interesting because I feel like I'm rediscovering what love is. And I think, prior, certainly while I was married, certainly, again, I'm in my 60s, always growing up, I think I had love really mixed up with anxiety and feeling anxious and feeling fearful. And your nervous system doesn't know the difference. So you get all the butterfly, whatever. Like, I don't know the difference between anxiety and love when I categorize it that way. But I think about all these past relationships where initially, they were hot and heavy. They were energetically, oh my God, it was anxiety producing, but I thought it was love. And in this past couple of years where I've kind of shifted my energy and, just shifted who I am and what's important and knowing myself better, I've really been, what is love? And I'm really coming up with something that's just so very different, but it kind of makes sense. But I never heard it I heard it when I was younger, but I didn't want to believe it. But it's like, gee, are you compatible? Like, do you like this person? Do I maybe did I have those butterfly feelings at some point? Yes, but was it all of it? And what I would say is no. And I'm seeing now how it is about actually getting to know someone. It is actually seeing, do your values align, who you are, what do you want? Like, the soft skills, not the sexual skills. Like, all the butterflies and magic is just what it is. It's real, but it's not based on foundation. So I'm at this point where I'm just, really assessing what is it, and I'm really finding a deeper meaning of it. And I would, ask you to think about what it is for you. And, I find myself being very cautious of being just super supportive of the person that I'm dating, just like only wanting the best, like just out of a sense of unconditional love is the only way I could describe it. The unconditional love for myself and wanting to give that, and obviously, wanting to receive that. So I would ask you, what is love to you? And does it have a really solid foundation? Because it's key.